Old ass man.
Says you.
I know, right? I'm the dude in his 30s making Rocket League content.
Yeah, really. No, we're both old men for Rocket League.
I know. The prime has been passed.
Well, hold on. I'm better than I am with them.
Same.
Same prime. I'm in my prime. I don't want to hear this.
That's why.
Past.
That's why when people say like, "Oh yeah, you can't be like a pro gamer," I'm like, "Excuse me. Age has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with time and commitment."
Arguably, age has a little to do with it, to be 100% honest. But
I mean, some.
I would argue that in a lot of cases, it's equally as much of a detriment as it is a bonus.
Well, sure. I would say there's a lot of mental plasticity that goes into learning a game with a high mechanical skill ceiling, like Rocket League. Especially when it's a game that has zero transferable skills from previous games. So it's like, I can be good at Halo and then be proficient in Counter-Strike or insert, you know, FPS game here.
But like, just because you're good at Forza doesn't mean you're gonna be good at Rocket League.
Hell no. Not even a little bit. And I think that's the barrier of entry that like everybody gets to. They're like, oh, I can play a driving game. All right, can you play a driving game where you have to hit a ball? Easy. All right, now hit a driving game. Yeah, in the air. Let's see how good you think you are.
Also, a physics engine that is not translatable to most of your games. Like, just like taking the car driving itself, it's like there's no racing game that drives like Rocket League drives.
Yeah, I mean, I would say back in the day with a couple of like those arcade racers with like the e-brake and shit, like Sega Revo Rally. Like something like that. You know what I mean? Like the slippy e-brake. That's the only thing I can think of that like has any
slightly similar.
Yeah, any form of semblance.
Yeah, the core of Rocket League that makes it so unique compared to other racing games is the infinite amount of grip you have when you're going full speed.
Right.
Just infinite amount. And it's like, alright, so you take a sharper turn, so you tap the drift button. Why didn't we spin out?
Right.
Right? Why didn't we lose 7,000% of our initial momentum that we already had, you know? It's nowhere close to like relatable to any other driving game on the market ever.
Not even. Not a great 100%.
Yeah, there's a game that came out after the fact of Rocket League that had a pretty similar driving engine, or like similar like physics engine to the driving, but it's not even like a car soccer based game kind of deal. It's like, you know, it's like a I guess like a speedrunner, like kind of like you're flying through the air, dodging missiles and things.
I was gonna say Trackmania.
No. See, Trackmania is as close to Rocket League as you can get without being Rocket League, but even then, like in Trackmania, when you break loose, you're still loose. Like you can hold a drift without needing to press a drift button, you know.
Really?
And then if you want to get out of it, you lose a lot of speed when you do it too. And there's also this thing called there's a lot of things in Trackmania that are similar but not parallel as examples. And the biggest thing is the drifting overall, because like the drifting, you lose a lot of speed when you drift in Trackmania, but there's also a power drift where you actually can accelerate and get faster during mid-drift, which is actually a huge technique used in Trackmania, but does not exist anywhere close to Rocket League. Not even to mention the point that if you spit out Trackmania, you can't just get grip and go again like you do in Rocket League.
Right.
No, there's a different one that someone made like quite a bit after, because Trackmania is actually a really old game. Trackmania's been around for tens of years.
Yeah, I remember seeing that game when it first came out. I was like, this looks insane. And then it's like, it slowly like came and then had a moment. And then all of a sudden now I feel like everybody's just kind of like, it's a speedrunning game, you know? Like more than anything, that's kind of where the, I would say the meta of that game evolved.
Well, it's as competitive as you can get with an arcade racer style racing game. You know?
Right.
Because like to call it like a racing simulator would be far-fetched.
No, of course not.
But as a arcade racer, it is very well done on its physics engine. It's something else.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Sweet. Pop the button.
Did you click the button? Did you pop it?
Oh, the button's been pressed, sir.
That's what I thought. Kind of got that vibe.
Y'all learned to speed clip your video really quick. That's awesome, man. Thank you. I'm glad that it was able to help you.
How do we start this? You want to start with?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the first sucker in chat to be like, I want a 1v1.
Yeah, right.
Who wants the wrath of my Diamond 1v1 skills? To be fair, my ones rank is atrocious. As much as I've been working on it this past season and a half. Uh-oh. You're probably air dribbles and flicks on plat 3, by the way. Alright. I mean, I regret that your name is Lickma, but you wanna come in here and lick my balls? No, I'm just kidding. No, for real. If you want to participate in the live 1v1 coaching.
Just do user Griff, no password or something for the privates.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
As long as no one is a troll when they come in, then we're all good.
Joinable by name and password. All the things. Name, 1v1 me, password, GRIFF. All lowercase. Do I need to send that to you, Scholar?
I could find it, maybe. Private there. Yes. Oh, was it 1v1 me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I'm a whore.
Wait, what? It still didn't find it. Wait.
What?
Griff. There we go.
Alright.
No, it's unable to find search. What? Is it a capital G?
Mm-mm. No, it's all lowercase.
Oh, 1F?
2 F's. GRIFF. What? Alright, hold on, let me leave. Let me double check. Let me check. Private match. Create private match. Yeah, it's just 1v1 space me.
Oh, space. There's a space.
Yeah, my bad.
I don't know, why would you put a space in there?
I'm a dick, I guess. I don't know.
You have to think console players, they have to go like all the way to the bottom of their keyboard to get that space going. It's
Poor
like
guys.
so much work.
Poor guys.
You can't be doing spaces. Oh, the first subject.
Alright. Whoever wants it, you're welcome to come get it.
I thought Azra's in, right? Azra's taking this.
I think so.
Let's go, Azra. You take the first game. Here we go. Azra is starting strong, getting that possession. Maybe. Oh, a Griff with the ego challenge. Azra throwing the ball back to Griff's side. Just to force the pressure back into his corner. The good fake and shadow from Azra. But he gets outpaced with the flick on Griff. Getting back in time though, just to get the save. Seems to be that everyone is just tugging each other's chains, trying to find out who has the most slack on their own defense. Azra takes the ball off the backboard, trying to get a breakthrough. Messes the recovery up a little bit, but still gets possession, looking for the flick on Griff. Maybe the pop, but Griff reverse challenges for the 50 in the corner. A big possession here for Griff, getting onto the other side. Might be able to get around Azra one. Chip's a little sharp, but still finds the possession. Oh, the early challenge from Azra from the blind side. Coming into the flick on net, and he sinks it.
Well done.
The blind challenge. Well done on Azra. Overall, Azra so far starting with your spacing is really decent. You're just not used to depth perception and like getting your face up. There's a couple times where Griff could have scored because he was just gonna get the same blind challenge that you got in there at the end. And it's really important that you kind of just like have to make certain assumptions about the opponent trying to make a shot at you. Keeping that spacing where it's safe. Man, Griff just almost giving up a second goal there. Really get faked out by Azra. Not quite. It's the same. Azra starts his fake, gets that shadow going, keeps the distance this time, so you get the challenge. Close attempt, but faster, quicker here there, and they'll do the job for him there. Overall, besides that, he can also start the shadow a little bit closer so he can get Griff on the crossover from center line. Either would work. Griff takes the advantage on his kickoff, but misses the corner boost. Might have to go back for it. Guys, this time tries to get a fake on Azra, and it turns into almost possession, but he gets in the back of his guard. He can't quite find the net. Tries to flick over one. Azra commits though. Griff might have to cut. Azra can't get back in time. A little aggressive there, but not too bad. The idea is not terrible, I think. If you went a little bit earlier and was more confident in his turn, definitely could have gotten it. I would argue that challenge itself is mostly mechanics, but at the same time, if you know you're awkward on your turn-ins, you could just fake and shadow that, and then force Griff to go midfield so you get the ball there. Takes Griff. Griff misses the save. Azra shoots on. Couldn't quite get the power, but still bumps on the recovery. Might be able to get back in time. Couple of 12 pads. Not quite where he needs to be, but is finding his way in front of the net. Griff takes the shot. Tries to get the pop for the 50, and Azra defends it, throwing it to the side. Griff has the recovery to that side though, so he's able to get the side boost and start a little bit of Azra. Azra gets possession, tries to flick on net, but can't find the power. Gets the dunk to bite himself time, but the recovery might be too slow as Griff has a walker on net. With the musty finish. Griff is just putting salt in the wound now. Remember, if this is the kind of person you want to be following on YouTube, go and subscribe.
The password is Griff. Griff, all lowercase.
From your streamer. Just go to hit the dislike button.
You're just hating now.
The other one is DMing with a musty.
Sorry, let's look at this here. So, was it the right challenge or just the wrong execution?
So there, at his backboard, that was the wrong choice. So it really wasn't execution. I mean, you could blame it to that, and you could say he could have executed a better touch and opportunity there. But the best choice there is to identify that, one, Griff doesn't have a shot. He's really far away of slow recovery. And really, Azra had a lot of time there just to wrap around and put the ball into his corner. There was no rush for him to take that save yet, especially because it was like next to his backboard. You can try the backboard save there, Azra.
Overskid.
That was big. Get the boost still, forces Griff to miss. It's all those mind games, Azra. Keep that up. Azra repositioning, getting himself that corner boost, pushing up on Griff now. Looking for the opportunity on the pop, but Griff gets the chip. Tries to bait him in, goes high with the ground air dribble, and outpaces Azra for the net. Yeah, this is going to be back to that basic. Your overall placement of your car is not too bad. You try to keep the midfield a little bit, but you end up getting outpaced because that depth perception. You're not making the assumption that he's going to go fast on that touch, and it's causing you to get outpaced there in a lot of those breakaways when you start your shadows. You need to assume a bigger first touch, and then punish the softer ones. Damn. Remember, everybody, if you appreciate what Griff is doing here, you're doing just fine being here, but if you don't, you should dislike his channel right now. The disrespectful musties, point blank open nets there, it's not a nice thing to do. I don't know if I was you guys, but if I was in Azra's shoes right now, I would not be happy about the way Griff is treating his viewers. You think of this as like viewer abuse. Azra pops to the side, tries to get around Griff. Griff puts off the backboard, but can't follow it up. Azra might have the chance for the breakaway here, but misses his catch, but still dribbles it to the side, tries to get behind Griff. One quick flick, but not the power he's looking for. Tries to get the punishment on Griff's bad save, but at this point just has to recover for the boost grab. Looking for Griff to get the breakaway here, but he gets the drop, and Azra tries to punish, misses the net, but might have the follow-up. Bounces high, unfortunately for him, off the corner. But still reads the arrow before Griff can get off the backboard. Good punishment. Unfortunately, this should be savable by grip in the future, so I wouldn't recommend going up to the slow rollers like that. You know, or not grip, but you know, your future opponents that'll be better than grip because you're going to become better than grip here in the next week, as we expect. But overall, good job getting the overall read on that. Good job with the early jump timing. You're very confident in the aerial. That's a great starting point. You just want to make sure that you understand that you can get that sooner rather than later, so you're not floating for that shot, rather than you can just get one immediate shot. Because if you can't get an immediate shot in, that means it's savable, and it's not worth committing for once. Oh, almost. Yeah, really great ideas, Azure. You're great. You're doing a really good job trying to get possession, but you're not quite finding that ball in the net within that second touch a lot of time.
That was a good challenge.
Yeah, great challenge there. Got behind grip. Good job not just diving into it. Great
there
punish
we go.
for Griff's bad touch. That's a great punish.
Yeah, to be fair, chat, I'm also Diamond 1 and 1s. So, this is not me, like, smurfing on people. I'm just as bad as everyone else.
Now, if someone wanted to come in and smurf on Griff, though, I mean, you're free to try and demolish him. As we can see, he's a very, very rude streamer here. Must be flicking point blank on his viewers. Who would do such a thing? Like, you know, I can only imagine that, like, the only thing worse would be someone that shoveled on their viewers. Like, God.
Haha.
Yeah, overall, Azraven, you have a great awareness of where you're supposed to be on the field. You do a good job placing your card, but you're not really good at holding momentum right now. And so a lot of times, even though you're blocking the line of sight for your opponent, you're unable to keep pace with him because your depth perception hasn't really developed yet. I would start by just assuming your opponent's first touches are going to be much bigger than what they currently are. That way you can keep pace on them and actually stay ahead for that overall read in their shot. And then besides that, you actually have awesome choices when you get your free balls and you have a good job lining up what you want to do, but your mechanics are holding you back heavily on those shots. I would continue putting in more time on shooting packs, like especially two-touch shooting packs, where you have to tap it into midfield and then finish it yourself, or just dribble training in general, so you get a catch towards the net. Yes, Gary, anyone can join the lobby.
Yep.
Oh, stolen color here. I need to kick off. Oh, maybe he lagged?
Yeah, Ginger, you're welcome to get in here.
He might have a lag spike there or something, or some sort of ping. I doubt that was on purpose. I think he tried to speed flip, but the game just like stuttered. Oh, it happened again. Are his bindings correct?
I don't know.
I was getting some speed flips back with him. Yeah, isolating in ones is a way to save things, but usually when your opponent goes up the side balls, that makes a lot of sense. If they're on the ground, just isolate yourself makes it really hard to defend a good flick. You generally want to defend ground control or flicks with good shadow defense, staying near the play and ready to cut during the second they drop and during the pickup. So you gotta be careful when you want to go for boosted ones there, Storm Co-op. Solid kickoff, great kickoff there. Oh, unfortunate first touch. Couldn't get the read, unfortunately, that's fine. And then, like, during this drop right there, he's getting that flick Stone Cold. Great job. Good job getting that after his flick. I would try to be a little more lateralized, so you start to turn in a little aggressively during the flick, and that caused you to shrink the gap a little too quick. Try to keep it as left and right as possible. Like right there, almost happened again, right? As left and right as possible would be my biggest recommendation. Yeah, and then there you're just going straight back, and so it's really easy for him to shoot on that. So like in the same case here, like you're just not going quite across the field enough. You're just going straight back to net. Overall, not a bad start though. Your 50s are doing really solid when you're getting them. Just stay confident. A little extreme to go for the side boost there. Good try the challenge.
So with it, yeah, that was just a flip in the wrong direction. Like the idea to challenge that was great. You should be forcing, like flipping into the ball away from your goal. Here, I'll stop speed flipping. I feel like that's not helpful at this point.
Yeah, you can cut back a little bit, but I'm seeing how he recovers.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of things he needs to work on with just his recoveries right now, but I want to see any more of them. I think the biggest thing right now, Stolen Cola, what I'm seeing from you, is you heavily overutilize your dodges and dodging mechanic. It's a great way to accelerate when you're low boost or like when you have the opportunity just to have like free space to accelerate. But the biggest problem with like dodging in general is that it commits your car in that direction. So if you like flip during a bad time or dodge during a bad time, you're gonna end up putting yourself really out of position or make it really hard for yourself to recover. Most important thing to do in general is to keep your car like in momentum and like in the direction you want to be moving, rather than trying to flip in that direction from an awkward landing, you know, not facing.
Also, have some confidence on the ball. You know, if you're gonna take the ball, if you're gonna flip into it, then go with it. You know, there you go.
Yeah, stay with your possession in a sense. You know, you can see that grip is backwards there for a second. Good time to punish him is to do it earlier while he's backwards. But once he turns around, it's a little too late. You know, you have to start giving respect to once he's facing your net. You'll start to get hit by a bit, Cola.
Yeah, the person talking in the background, this is Scholar. He's a Rocket League coach and the other host of the Second Opinion. I can tell you're not using enough e-brake on those turns.
I think for now, he just has to get more confidence with his speed at the moment.
What do they mean by e-brake?
Just think a part of that touch there, not overflipping. I think if you if you continue doing things like this, you'll start to see a much bigger growth in your ball position and general shooting opportunities. Because you flipped around a whole lot earlier, you ended up just like that same shot would have just gone off a grip and you'd flip right past it, you know? Just generally stay on top of that same kind of mindset. The flipping is really, it's a tool when needed rather than a tool just to use whenever. Here, then use that boost. Nice slide up. Good try. You definitely got to work on your power shot direction there a little bit. Good try. When the game's over, Stolen Cola, how many hours do you have, or how long have you been playing the game? Just as a question for later. Don't worry about it right now. For now, just keep on doing your best. Keep on trying. Putting the outside. Good try.
Oh, damn it. Flipped wrong.
Nice. Good, great first touch there. Let's try the read. Close.
That was a nasty touch. I wasn't even trying to do that. I just like kind of failed.
Yeah. His grip coach rival. He actually does tutorials on YouTube, and actually has some of the best tutorials for like speed flipping, for instance. I don't think I've actually seen a better speed flipping tutorial than his. Really in depth and like just well described in general.
Now right here, you should have taken my corner boost. If I'm going for mid, you should have absolutely been taking my boost and then cutting off the play. But instead, you just backed off and went all the way to net. There was no pressure.
Yeah. Very similar to the first thing I said in the beginning as well, still, it's just like, if you just isolate yourself and go straight back to net, it's really easy for him to dribble on you because he has all that space to think about what he wants to do.
Ah, come on.
There you go, good shot. Oh,
Nice try,
alright.
nice try.
Hey, you know
How
what?
many hours do you have still in Cola? What's your, how long have you been playing the game?
Stolen Cola, let's play one more real quick. Me and you. I'm gonna do something. I'm curious about this. I don't know if this is hubris or not, but just try to prove a point that like boost is important, but positioning and pressure is just as much, if not more important. How does it go to the next game? Does it just do it automatically?
Oh, it's because not everyone's ready up.
Oh, all the spectators aren't ready.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ready up, you filthy spectators. Alright, I'm gonna run this one more with Cola real quick.
Is it just first person to join the lobby 1v1 sim? We kind of like an order overall, and like the biggest thing is to help people watching 30, so you'll get a turn overall. I think you came in after... Did you come in after Trips? I don't remember. I know Siak came in after you though. I think Serpent might came in before you came.
This is gonna be weird without boost.
Before Trips after everyone else? Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's going on, Questy? How you doing, man? And thank you, Triforce. I appreciate it. All good effort.
Try to call up.
I mean, you're high ping, that's totally up to you, dude.
We could, I mean, what region are you? We could,
You said he's Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh. You put on US West would be better for you versus him.
Alright, fair enough.
Usually US West is more south and, you know, obviously closer to South America.
Tills, it's a private match named 1v1 space me, and then the password is grip. One word, all lowercase, GRIFF.
Good try.
So yeah, I think to Scholar's point, Cola, I think the thing you're struggling is you're really just over-relying on those flips, and I think probably, honestly, what would help you out is some power shot training. That's not fair, because that was just a bad kickoff.
No, but yeah, I would say
delayed.
power shot training, work on getting simpler first touches. And again, like a dodge is not going to magically change the direction you're moving, like in other games and things like that. you really want to learn to use the momentum as the game is basically moving in its static motion or its non-dodging motion in a sense. And like we see you overall trying to utilize speed flips to, you know, for your kickoffs and speed flips to get around the field, but you still haven't quite mastered the technique yet. So a lot of your flips are going, you know, more sideways than forward than you want them to be, or you're trying to utilize a speed flip for a shot, but you flip sideways instead of forward, so you miss the ball together. But like that's a great example of only using the flip at the end or where it really matters, and you just focused on getting control from the ground, you know, and that is a far more effective and much harder to read shot overall.
Absolutely.
Way better placed. Yeah, much stronger shot. I definitely would try to do something like that, and it seems like it's counterproductive because like when you watch pros as a new player, and I'm assuming you're really new to the game, which is why I want to know your hours, Colin. But when you watch pros or high-level players as a new player, it seems like they're always flipping around, and so you try to learn the techniques they're talking about, that they're utilizing, and I just see you overutilizing things like tornado spins, and as well as like speed flips or flipping in general. It's like, yeah, they are utilizing these things, but when you actually break down like how many times you use it per game and they use it, you're on like 3-to-1 ratio on them. You're using it 3 times more than they are.
Oh, come on.
Also, want to show you what a good like drive challenge looks like here. Oh, I just missed the ball. Because like you were backed up way too much. You should be like threatening me on every single touch.
Nice.
There you go.
Much better in your read still, Cole. Stay on top of this. Yeah, just keep on doing that. Much better in your challenges. You're reading much better now. Looks like he's typing something or
Potentially.
maybe DC. Controller disconnected maybe. I don't know. It's tough to say sometimes.
There you go. Cut the inside, take it towards the goal. Perfectly done. Now that's the time you want to be flipping into the ball. But don't preemptively flip. You want to flip through the ball, not into it.
Sometimes you want to flip into it. Why is this so difficult?
Nice. Much better in recovery so far.
Oh no, you
Just
should turn
simplifying your
that.
movement that little bit, you know, just that little bit. I can't tell if he's like stopping for some reason or the other, if his controller's DC, like, and then it just like worked out. Like, yeah, this kid like 6,000 IQ. He just read that. I can't tell. Nice. Good try. And then recovery? Well done with recovery. Way better on your recovery there than what you were doing earlier. That's so much better. Good job. Yeah, that's solid. Really tough touch to make there, honestly. You could probably simplify that in the future, but... Oh, definitely need some fast aerial training on that overall. You're single jumping that there. And then besides that, you're also tornado spinning to try and get your nose up and so on. But in reality, you just want to keep it as simple as possible. As simple as possible, keep it as consistent as possible.
Yep, do the right thing, not the hard thing. This is so hard to get power shots without boost. Yeah, see right there? You should have been trying to cut that out of your corner. There you go. Way to punish the position. Yeah, definitely need to lay off the directional air roll. You're a bit too heavily on it. I should not have this much room either. Coming off the wall like that. read the cut. Again, you're backing up. You shouldn't be. You should be pressuring the ball. There you go. Much better.
Satisfactory knowledge? You play Satisfactory here?
I do.
You a big Satisfactory player?
I used to be.
Stomp it up? Play them all down?
Love Satisfactory. Made a whole video essay about that game.
A video essay about them. Damn, okay.
Yeah, legit. One of the best performing videos on my channel.
No, hey, I'll have to watch that one sometime. Good job with it, turning. Like that challenge angle. It's really good fun. Good job not pre-flipping and things like that too. Doing much better. Yeah, just gotta work on those fast arrows. Work on that confidence. I don't like Factorio more. I've never actually played Factorio.
I played it for like 20 minutes after playing Satisfactory, and I was like, you know what?
Private match 1v1s? Yeah, private match 1v1s, sorry, Rocky. And then basically, you're free to join and play between me and Grip, and then have critiques being happen to you while you play if you'd like. The adult version of Satisfactory? I didn't know Satisfactory was a kid's version of a factory simulator game thing. Factory, builder. Overall, huge improvement, Kola, on not playing as much. I think that's the biggest thing you want to focus on right now, and to make sure you simplify your motions. There's gonna be a lot of things you need to do around the field, like decision-making wise, but I think it's gonna be a lot easier for you to identify what a good and bad decision is once you get yourself more consistent on engaging the ball and just making better first touches by not just like flipping around and
GG's, man.
Your recovery's way better, your counter's way better, you're much more available for your own plays and so on. Like you took this game that was like a 4-1, 5-1 situation and brought it into like, a lot closer. You got a lot more goals comparatively.
We're just hosting a custom match here. Let me throw it in chat real quick.
You're struggling to even basically be a part of the play earlier. But yeah, definitely the biggest thing I would say for you to focus on.
What's up? I'm just listening to this Griffius, this other YouTuber, he's like Diamond One, and he and other guys playing with viewers, and they chatting to them about their skills and stuff. And I've just opted into this tilting dribble. The game sound, yeah, sure. As opposed to my...
You got a lot more goals comparatively.
We're just hosting a
as opposed
custom
to my
match here. Let me throw it in chat real quick.
You're struggling to even basically be a part
the
of
sound
the play.
or just
But yeah,
the game
definitely
sound.
the biggest thing I would say for you to focus on. And like as much as like Griff talked
Or
about
do you-
keeping
do you
consistent
want my
pressure,
mic
that's
louder?
good to overall do, especially
Or
for
do
the
you
long
want
run,
that
but like
sound?
for now though,
Those guys, do you want them softer?
if it's going to be overwhelming, especially, just focus on making sure you don't flip us off. Keep your car as simple as possible, because it's efficient and as fast as possible. All right, who's next? Serpenoid?
Serpenoid, come get it.
I think it's Serpenoid. Chop on when I get home in a couple minutes. Sounds fun. Sounds
no,
good.
it's
Sorry,
full.
Rocky. We'll see you again.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have admin private matches, so yeah, sure.
So is that better?
Oh yeah. So if you've already played, it'd be awesome if you actually could just watch from the stream for now, guys. That way we can get more people in that want to play next.
Did change it now there in my streaming desktop audio as well, so that's also softer. So my mic is now a lot louder, but let me put that just louder because I don't want that too soft because that's usually the game. If there's people playing with me, their mic as well. So let's put it down like there, and the game audio like I've had it now. Okay, cool. I guess I'll play some once. Let's start this day again.
I'm sure it's awful.
That's not me.
Oh yeah. So if you've already played, it'd be awesome if you actually could just watch from the stream for now, guys. That way we can get more people in that want to play next.
Agreed. Yeah, if you've already played, please exit the lobby.
Yeah. You have the in-person cam from Griff's stream, and I'm doing a fly camera perspective as well. If you prefer a fly camera.
Sometimes I do this thing also on Wait and movies.
Then try the chip shot Serpenoid.
he actually tested us out one of these videos, just to free play at 75%. Before he goes into a match. And he says, I've kind of experienced it now and again. Apart from actually being able to dribble better, practicing that. But he says your movement is better. It's a video on the back. Oh, that's off now. So that is that audio. Oh, is it their game sounds that's maybe too loud?
Good try, the chip shots are annoying.
That's-
Biggest thing whenever you're getting a first touch to set yourself up, try not to flip into your first touch unless you have to get it around your opponent.
That's
If you can do any touch without dodging or jumping, that would be ideal for most situations.
And now I've paused that. Now it's just me. It is like confusing, I guess, if you hear their sounds also. And I guess I can put music on now. My mic. No, not really, but I can try and change my mic settings. This is just a casual. I can kind of operate that. I can check what my real tech settings is. I can also put that louder. I can put the game sound softer like this. I can put my mic is now very loud. It's in the red. So I don't know how screaming loud that is. So that's a mic test, 1, 2, 3, and then the rest of the game stuff is a lot softer. And I should probably put the game audio here up here. How does that still compare then to my mic? Because the audio from the video I just knew. Oh, that was close. Oops. A shot. Nice shot. Yeah, so in the real tech, I'm just using the driver to choose the audio. Come on, go there now. It's an omnidirectional, so maybe if I say omni is probably the best, but if I say uni, I don't know what that sounds like. I just don't want the echo to that sound that's annoying. Okay, let's warm up here. Let's see, maybe we can play some ranks. I need to get to gold 3 at least, or plat in ones, would be nice. Oh, dat het. Nee, team name. I don't play often with the Panic these days because Panic is all the rage. But if it's gonna help me get to... what did I dodge, man? Should be dodging. Yeah, but I found Discord sometimes eats too much of my resources while I'm streaming, unless other people's also on Discord. I would prefer to just run Discord. I hear what you say. But is it completely audible now? Or how do you mean mic test in Discord? Because if Discord's running, it's got more sound filters running. And you mean I must use Discord's mic then in-game? Oh, that's not gonna help either. Because that's the other problem, in-game. Is if my in-game chat mic, which I don't need now, but I wonder, you can probably filter, you can probably use Discord's mic, then stream it to OBS. It's something I'll check out. And Discord's not supposed to take resources, it could be just that hardware setting. Use accelerated hardware if possible or some shit. Whoa, nice shot. I didn't expect that one. Oh, like a playback. I've got something in OBS you can put on feedback. It's just hella confusing, and then I still don't know what it sounds like on YouTube. Actually, in the end of the day. And doing it in Discord will not reflect, also not what it sounds like in OBS. I can probably also do better sound plugins via OBS. I should probably investigate that. Oh! Nice shot. Okay. Now, smurf a bit. Not smurf, I mean try hard. It's a bit risky, but it's casual, so it's okay. Although I should be warming up for rank. I'm supposed to just like shadow defense. I don't know if you watch Chief Beef. Chief Beef, he's just like, you must just shadow defense and capitalize, score on their mistakes. I do challenge a bit rough sometimes, and then like this would happen. Cool. You're AFK, right? Yeah. Ah, it's all flip working out. Oof. No worries. Nice. Oh, 2-goal lead. Let me just check what's going on here. That's the 52. We're on 51. Let's try. Ah, what a trash hit. Well played. Just get some music back in here if I'm not listening to those guys. Sure, we can 1v1 if you like. If you're from South Africa or maybe Europe, not sure how my connection is. And then we usually have these settings. Oh. So if you're from South Africa, that would be the best. And then sometimes we have these settings, unlimited boost, unlimited time, but first to 7. But I could change that to normal if you want. That sounds fair enough. You play South African servers, so it's just US and South America is ridiculous. And I think our internet is fixed. Out of curiosity, do you know what load shedding is? Madagascar obviously don't have any of that. You've got your own power supplies and everything. No. I think I can copy and paste that. Oh, I'm missing the ball bad. I'll add you right after this. It's such a shame that I can't play. I left. Why? Player does not exist with that epic. Oh, you gave it again. CO. Let me just exit here. Oh, that ID also not working. But you can just add me. It's just the double BB, triple R, triple A, double P. It's the same. It's exactly the same. Nine 7-4-3-0. There we go. Okay, you're the leader now. So whatever settings then. Nice wheels. You also my other wheels. Yeah. Cool, doesn't matter. As long as you don't trash me. That's my vintage lookalike car. Do you want to be orange? Oh, okay. And now it's just confusing because my stream is quite laggy. It's quite behind. Oh, close. Ah. That's a good try. Oh, nice shot. Nice. Sweet. Nice. Nice block there to back. Ah, sorry, I didn't need to skip. Nice. Nice bump. Oh, bit of a glitch there. Nice. Didn't expect that one. Close. That was close. Sorry, I should have skipped. Oh no. Oopsie. Nice. Yeah, I got all panic and then I front flip. Roclet. Nice. Two v two. Oh, 1v1s. Because I'm diamond on 2v2 touch reset, they don't know how to score it. Yeah, and twos was diamond season rewards. Season 10. Season 10. Currently like 3. What do you mean by touch reset? Oh, gross. What a save. Oh, I missed that boost twice now. Yeah, I can do none of those fancy mechanics. Yet. Oh, you fooled me. Nice. Hmm. Nice. My bad. That was a poor performance. My stick is now all fucked up again. I don't know why this driver keeps on changing. Move my dead zone down to 22 now. There goes my screen. Okay, there's my screen back. Well played. Good man, thanks for games. Let's change this preset and also figure out why my controller goes so slow. Could be this bloody driver thing. It's up there, and now it's freezing up. It's time to try the Bluetooth again, I guess. Okay, so let's do it again one day. That one. I hope that doesn't need to go. Now, need this 4 again. Yes, what is not like it. And why not? This thing just keeps on spinning. That's bad. Just like disable it'll take this. No, just disable. Okay, do I have to enable the one so that the other one can disable or be removed? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Remove. There we go. I'll just delete this 4 to play along. Why does this thing do? I can't see if it's running. Done. Oh, it's not there. Okay, there it is. Okay, then this for it's trying to run. We're just gonna try a bit of joy. It's weird. Is it was a bit of joy? Yeah. Leave everything as is. Display capture off. That's stopped.
Let's get away from here. Let's get away from here. Let's get away from strangers stand lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us from
This thing never. I don't know.
strangers stand lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here.
Wow, that sucks.